Another DJ BrewTube barrel review. It's time to dive into the depths of barrel-aged Imperial Stout, and you know I'm down with that style. All the vanilla, the chocolate, the bourbon, yeah, all that shiznit puts my big beer-drinking happy face on. So from whom are we going to acquire said lovely angelic like liquid to pour down my neck today? We're going to get one from Rogue Ales out of Newport, Oregon, US of A. Yay, yay! And what beer do we have from them today? We have their Rolling Thunder Imperial Stout 2019 edition. Now, this is an Imperial Stout, as the name suggests. It's a limited serving. It clocks in at 12.8% ABV and 54 IBUs. Now, this beer has been aged for 9 months in Rogue Dead Guy whiskey barrels, and those barrels were made by Rogue at their coopery, which is called Rolling Thunder Barrel Works. Also, the ingredients in this beer, all the malt and hops and all that shiznit, were grown at their farm, because why? Rogue is the only farmer, brewery, distiller, and cooper in the industry, at least that I know of. That's pretty freaking awesome. So, I'm pretty jazzed to dive into this because I really dig Rogue Double Chocolate Stout and their dead, you know, kind of lovely Dead Guy ale that's been aged in the Dead Guy whiskey barrels, yo. So, this has got all that and maybe a little bit more. Who knows? I've heard really good things about this brew, so that means it's time to pop the top on it, get it in the snifter, and tell you what's up with Rolling Thunder Imperial Stout 2019 edition. Hell yes. Boom. Gigantic hiss off the top. Obsessively collectible Rogue crown. I don't have one like that. That's pretty freaking cool. Let's get it in the snifter. Hell yes. We got a nice nosing glass sort of snifter here. We're not going to go too crazy on the pour because we want to leave a little room for the schnoz to smell it. There we go. Bam. Hell yes. Perfect pour. Gotta like that. Let's talk about the appearance of Rolling Thunder. It is black. Black as night. No light is penetrating through this freaking motor oil. It's so dark that I can see my reflection reflecting in the side of the snifter. That's freaking awesome. We got a solid one-finger head of chocolatey, super tightly packed bubbles. When I swirl it and roll it in the snifter here, yeah, we're going to get glass lacing. And we got tons of alcohol like just clinging to the top of that glass. Look at that, guys. That is beautiful black liquid in the glass. But, you know what? It's pretty. Alright, yeah, I get that. It's got to smell good, too, though. So you know what we got to do now. Hell yes. Dive in for that aroma! Big, big whiskey notes up in your face. Barrel char. Tons of vanilla. Chocolate. Big, big, leathery, pipe tobacco pungent aroma. Dark caramel, burnt brown sugar, toffee. Milk chocolate with a hint of dark chocolate, not too much, more on the milky side. Roasted coffee, roasted malt. A hint of faint licorice in the background, maybe like anise, one of the two. I'm kind of waffling between those two aromas. More whiskey, more vanilla, more chocolate, not a hint of alcohol. This is freaking mouth-watering. I'm diving in. Cheers! Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow, that's oaky. Man, way more than the aroma suggests. You can tell this has been aged in an American whiskey barrel. This has got a big, resounding, oaky tone to it. Wow. Then after that, tons of coffee, tons of chocolate, not a hint of alcohol in the taste. Yeah, man, even more coffee. It's almost like they've added coffee to it. It's that roasty, and it's a lot of burnt brown sugar. I don't even get warming in the chest on this beer. It's sticky and gloopy on my lips. Just like I thought. Nice glass lacing. I'm getting more of the liquor smell now that the head's died down on it. And I took a big old chug of it. Smooth, silky. On that first hit, it's a big, big oaky tannic notes. That's kind of like that signature of American whiskey that's not maybe a bourbon, that's got all the corn sweetness that kind of tamps down the tannins over time. I don't know how long that they aged the Dead Guy whiskey in there. I know I could have researched it further, but I was too lazy. I was ready to drink tonight. But anyways, that 9 months in the barrel has imparted a lot of oakiness to this whiskey. And what not whiskey? This is a whiskey barrel aged brew. I need some more beer. I'm getting off track. I'm saying this whiskey, I think, because wow, there's that big pronounced whiskey note that I remember from Dead and Dead, of that like vanilla, oaky, tannic note. That's totally in this beer. But then it's parried by the sweetness of the malt. It's a sticky sweetness because it's got a really nice full body to it with an effervescent carbonation. And in the back end, it's all about roast, and more roast, and tons of chocolatey, dark chocolatey coffee. I know in the aroma it smelled like milk chocolate to me, but in the taste, it's all about high cacao, like 80% cacao, dark chocolate. Yum. Tons of layers of flavor. And in the back, it's almost like ashy, roasty, kind of like tobacco, vanilla oakiness going on. I know it's hard to describe, but there's a lot going on in this beer. So, I'm digging it. Let's talk about a grade. I'm going to take one more taste, and then we'll pass judgment. Not because I have to, because I want to. Man, that, if you want an oaky taste and brew, that is this. It's all about, wow, all about the oak and wood and vanilla and tannic notes. Wow. Anyway, so at time of recording, Beer Advocate is giving Rolling Thunder, now this is a cumulative grade for Beer Advocate, 4.08 out of 5 caps. Or stars. Oh, sorry, Beer Advocate, you guys are stars. Singing Untapped, you know, whatever. So I'd say that's a A in their range, you know, definitely, or a high, super high A minus the A. And Untapped is giving this 4.04 out of 5. That's a definite A for those guys, since 4.25 probably A plus level for them. 4.04 caps, that is. So, let me take one more taste here. I'm going to go just in my A range. I'm going to go 94. I think this could cellar a little bit. The dark fruits will come up, and they'll parry a little bit of that roastiness, adding a little bit of like dark fruit, kind of cherry and raisiny kind of dark fruit notes to parry the big roast that's in this beer. They say you can cellar this like for a really long time. I think on the side of the box or something here. Enjoy it now or later. I think cellaring this will tame some of that malt roastiness, and it'll also tame some of the tannic notes from that wood. It's an A-level beer, but I think in time with cellaring it, it could possibly go into the A-plus range. But when you cellar it, you know what? You're rolling those dice, and you never know. So, that's my grade, 94. Have you had Rolling Thunder by Rogue Ales, their Imperial Stout from 2019? Maybe 2018? Let me know what you know, because I like the quid pro quo and the back and forth. I also really like when you do me a great big favor and think globally, drink locally, and support the craft beer movement. And it's exceedingly cool when you rate, comment, subscribe, especially if this is your first time with us. I don't know, and if you can get around to it, if you're feeling kind of happy and you want to help DJ push those Google metrics up into the stratosphere, you know what you could do for me? That's right, you could, smash that like button, because that, along with one bottle, hell yes, that's all I'm going to need tonight, of Rolling Thunder from Rogue Ales to put my big ass beer drinking happy face on. So, to the next DJs BrewTube, I got nothing but a hella bunch of barrel-aged Imperial Stout drinking love for you, and you know what's coming for you by now. That's right, a big ass